Hi, it is I, Jada. I am here today to give you a reading about some of the astrological happenings right now, specifically Jupiter in Capricorn, which started in December 2019 and will end in December 2020. So it'll basically be this entire year. So it kind of gives you a feel of what's going on this year. Just a quick synopsis of what Jupiter in Capricorn means is just that Jupiter is the planet of growth, expansion, luck, and like blessings and kind of like miracle work, if you will. Like expect like fun things to happen, like just having a good time, feeling good, feeling blessed. Like that's what Jupiter's energy is all about. And then you have Capricorn, which is less miracle work and like actual work, like I have to do the work. Like God is not gonna do all the work for me. Like more so like God will meet me halfway, but like I really gotta put feet to pavement and get stuff done. So with Jupiter being in Capricorn, this will just be a time where it's really about discipline and focus to be able to reap the benefits that you want. The benefits will be even bigger because you work for them, but it won't be like how it was, let's say last year, Jupiter was in Sagittarius, which it was home in, and like it was double party, fun, good time, joy, blessings, good luck, finding $20 on the street. A lot of that energy right now is you're going to work for that $20 if you really want it. Okay, you're not going to find it on the street. And if you do, kudos to you, but that's just not the energy right now. Not to say that nothing good will happen, but it'll really just take some work. And so because this won't be like the easiest year, I just thought maybe we could kick it off a little late with, some guidelines. So I have here for you a pick a card option thing going on. So this is stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, and stack 4. Of course, I will start with stack 1. So also, I am actually using the Black Moon Astrology Oracle deck, which I got off of Amazon. If I bought this a while ago, so if it's still selling on there, I will put the link, at the bottom. So for group 1, the first card that we have is First House, which has a lot to do with your body. The second card that we have is the South Node, which is life's debts. And we have the Trine. And we have Pisces. And lastly, we have Venus, okay? So first of all, I like to go in order with like the way that I pulled them and how it came out. With this first house here is basically telling you to really focus on yourself, focus on your body, and focus on your appearance. And especially with this being Jupiter in Capricorn, I'm getting the energy that you really need to like work on your appearance. And that'll be fun. It'll be fun changing your appearance, but you really need to realize that your appearance has a lot to do with like success, and you want to look like who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And like people do look at you off of first appearance, and that's kind of the vibe that they get from you. So it's really important to work on what you want to give off to people. And maybe with this being Jupiter in Capricorn, it'll be about you getting like sexier and growner with your look and just the way that you carry yourself in general. But you also definitely just need to focus on your body and just focus on yourself and focus on just like the basics. Like first house is really just the basics. It's really just about like self-focus, okay? And that has a lot to do with Jupiter in Capricorn, just about working. So just work on yourself, work on your look, work on how you want to feel about you. That is only about you. And then we have South Node, life's debts. So first of all, that has a lot to do with like past life and what you had to work on then, you know what I'm saying? Like what you're trying to do better at now, and just not carrying that negativity over. So, I mean, even just you from a year ago is the past you. So this is just a lot about being better than you were last year. And that has a lot to do with changing your look. Maybe you had a certain look last year, but you've outgrown that. That's not you anymore. So you can definitely, work off some of that extra baggage from last year by changing how you look, like walking into this year a new person looking different. And also just focusing on like karma and just like take a look at last year and see like things that you did that may have been off or just may have not been you, and just realize that you don't want to carry that into 2020, especially not with Jupiter and Capricorn, when this is your time to get your blessings by working really hard. So get rid of whatever laziness was in the past, whatever doubt you had, whatever debt you have to pay off. Let that go so that you can receive these blessings, because Grand Trine is a sign that, you know, like blessings are coming your way. A trine in astrology is when 3 planets are in a triangle, you know, like in your birth chart. And that's just basically kind of like the Holy Trinity, you know, think of balance. So think of mind, body, spirit. Like, even though I told you to focus on your body, you cannot forget about your mental health. You cannot forget about your spirituality, and you cannot forget about like how you feel and things like that. So, you know, as you're working towards these blessings and as you're trying to be a better person, don't forget about the other areas, because that's important too. And that has a lot to do with your blessings, is staying up on your spirituality. And talking about spirituality, Pisces is a very spiritual, very, very spiritual sign. It has a lot to do with dreams. It has a lot to do with kind of like connecting and melting into everything. Pisces is the last zodiac sign. It kind of encompasses the world, you know, like Pisces has all of these feelings and all of these dreams and all of these beliefs, but don't be so floaty, you know, like don't get caught up in the clouds, or don't get caught up, because this is a water sign, you know, water energy. Like, just don't get caught up just kind of like wading around in the stream, you know, kind of like, oh, you know, everything is good, dreamland, you know, with that Capricorn energy, Jupiter and Capricorn, and even just like the first house, because that's like grounding you in reality. So I'm seeing here that you need a balance of dreams and, you know, like being optimistic about your blessings, but also putting in the work that needs to get done, you know, and letting go of last year's nightmare so that you can accomplish this year's dreams. Lastly, we have Venus, which is all about love. And so I feel like with Pisces and Venus energy right there, I think that you're going to find like your dream love, like you're going to find your dream girl, your dream man, whatever. Like, they're going to check off your boxes in order, because of the work that you did on yourself, thanks to the first house. And, you know, like you getting rid of your baggage from your ex, the karma you have from your last relationship, you know, you have to let that stuff go so that you can start a new dream. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe if you will, and I'll see you next time, okay? All right, and now we're actually gonna get into group number 2. So the first card that I pulled for group number 2 was, I'm not sure if it's Yod or Yod. I should probably know that, but it has a lot to do with destiny. The Yod card is also very much so about there being like some chaos in your life and like things just not being like very clear right now. And then so to follow that, you have Neptune, which is also about things not necessarily being the clearest for you. So just be very aware of like your uncertainty. Don't let your uncertainty discourage you, and be okay with not knowing where you're going to land. Because right now you're kind of just up in the air. Right now it might be a whirlpool going on around you that's like causing like destruction or something, like, but do not fret. Do not fret. You know, and if it is not destruction, there's just a little chaos. There's a lot of confusion going on. Even with like the times right now, there's a lot of confusion going on. There's a lot of hysteria going on, you know, but it's a good time to just check in with you when there's chaos in the world. And even my next card for you is the 7th house, which is partners. And, you know, that specifically touches on like romantic partners, but also business partners. And it's just like the first house where you're not really focusing on yourself. So maybe this is saying like lean on your partner in this time of chaos and confusion, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if this is the chaos and the confusion, your partner is the chaos and the confusion, then lean into self to figure out why there's chaos and confusion with your partner, okay? I'm just getting a lot of like just really like stick to yourself. Like look at yourself. Like, and you might have to make sacrifices. Like maybe you might have to sacrifice time with your partner. Maybe because of coronavirus and quarantine right now, maybe you don't really have the time to hang out with them because you're trying to stay safe and healthy, which is totally understandable. But if you do have that time and it does just feel right to lean into your partner, lean into your partner, because it could make a lot of this confusion just feel a little bit better, a little safer if you know you have somebody there that's like helping you try to figure it out, you know, or is just there for moral support. Like, even if you can't see the path right now, know that it is there for you. And funnily enough, we get Capricorn. So you have a lot of energy right now with like confusion and chaos. But Capricorn right here, and Capricorn up in the air with Jupiter all in there or whatever. Capricorn right now, the wise Billy Goat, I'm talking to you. He is trying to tell you that you gotta work. You gotta discipline yourself. You gotta really get on your grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this could mean like spiritual work. You know, I'm getting like spiritual work with like Neptune and like destiny, and even like working on your relationship, maybe bringing spiritual work into your relationship. Just work is getting done, you know, like, and wisdom is coming from this. All of this chaos that you're going through is not in vain at all. You are learning lessons with your partner. You are learning lessons about yourself. You are learning lessons through like dreams and just the things that you may have to let go of. When you let go of things, you sacrifice things, you learn a lot from that situation. You learn about how well you can stand on your own 2 feet. And so it might be, the sacrifice might be your partner. It might. But it could also be, like I said, you should just really lean on your partner right now. And then next we have the Grand Cross Provoker. This one is saying that basically you have a lot of talent. There's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of paths that you can go on, which goes along with the uncertainty with Neptune and with Yod. That chaos is indecision. So all my Libras out there, Libra moon right here, or, you know, whoever's reading this is just in a very confused time right now. This is telling you that you just need to focus. Capricorn card 2 is telling me that you need to focus all this energy that you have, all this chaotic energy that you have. Like, and a lot of the chaos could be in your mind. If it's not in your life right now, it could be in your head. So all of this chaos that you have going on is because you're like going back and forth about what you think you should do. Focus on one thing. Neither one of them is wrong or right. Whatever you pick is just what's supposed to be picked. But the thing is that once you focus and you ground yourself with that Capricorn energy, and you really find your strength and your grit and your will to do things, you will find peace. There will be clarity, but you have to take the step first. The path is not laid out for you. Like, it's not GPS. It's like every time you take a step, the step in front of you becomes just a little bit more clearer. That's how this path is working for you right now. So don't be afraid because you're not really sure what's going on or what might come to be. Just know that in the end, you will have peace, you will have serenity after just focusing your energy on something. And nothing is the wrong thing, just something, because you're so talented. I feel that you are so talented. Whatever it may be, you can do it. But you just really, really, really have to focus. And you're gonna be okay. Peace is on its way, okay? But that's all I have for you today, Group 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. All right, moving on to Group 3. Ooh, baby, that note. First, I have 6th house routine. Very, 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 very fitting for this Jupiter in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about routine, discipline, you know. This is telling you to get on your job. This is telling you to commit. This is telling you to dedicate yourself to something. You need consistency really badly. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's going on, but you don't got no schedule. You don't got no schedule. You think because coronavirus came through and canceled school, canceled work, canceled your plans, canceled your flights, you're not booked and busy. You sitting your ass at home, waking up at 2:15 2:47 p.m. No. Get a routine. Set an alarm. Set an alarm right now for 9 o'clock tomorrow. I could push it earlier, but I'm going to say 9 o'clock. Whew. And then we also have the solar eclipse. So I'm going to say things is a little dark right now. It's a little dark right now. You know, the light was there and then it just vanished. Because that's kind of how a solar eclipse happens, you know. The moon jumps in front of it, you know, things be dark for a second. But it's only a second. It's only a second, I promise. But from that darkness comes a beautiful light that you have never seen before. And this darkness symbolizes the end of a chapter. I don't know what chapter needs to end. I would say really look at your relationships and like maybe if you just need some distance right now, because like I said, it's only dark for a little bit. So if you just need distance right now, it don't got to be a permanent end, but you just need a fresh start. You need to change something. Like your world is getting shook up. That darkness is going to shake everything and nothing will be the same. And that's okay. You have to accept that. And you have to be okay with change and starting over because it's not the end. The end always just leads to a new beginning. Always. So that's not it. You have to get back up. Whew, I feel like I'm going a little hard. And then I have Virgo. And then I also have the 9th house. So with Virgo right here, Virgo is telling you that this solar eclipse that happened right here, you have to think about what that darkness revealed to you. Because even darkness will show you some stuff. Darkness will show you where all the light is and where all of the dark stuff is, okay? So that solar eclipse, it showed you what you needed to see. It gave you some fresh ideas. And now Virgo is telling you to think on it, okay? Right now, you may not really need to be like acting. You need to be thinking. You need to be analyzing your life so that you can change it. Because right now, it just seems like there's no order. You know what I'm saying? There's no order. There's no definite right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is coming up to stir that up. You're about to get this routine. You're about to get this routine. You're about to get all of this planning. You're about to get a lot of input, not a lot of output right now. Virgo is the input of Mercury. Virgo is the more feminine energy of Mercury. So there's going to be a lot of thinking going on. But I want it to be fresh thoughts. I don't want it to be any negative shit. I don't want it to be any like frivolous shit. None of that meaningless shit. We're talking about routine. We're talking about routine. We're talking about fresh starts. We're talking about really thinking about what we want to do. How we're going to set our plan in motion. That's what that Virgo is about. And while we're thinking, we're going to do deeper thinking. And I mean like past like just like logic. I mean like spirituality will be very important to you right now. Faith will be very important to you right now. There is something that you need to lean on. Whatever chaos it is that's shaking your life up right now, whatever thing that just completely changed and upheaved you and made you uncomfortable, you're going to need faith to lean on to get through that. You're going to need some guidance to get through that because you're starting a new journey and you need guidance on this journey because last time you didn't have any. You didn't have anything to depend on, to lean on. Maybe you need a spiritual routine. Maybe you need to pray every day. Maybe you need to write. Maybe you need to do some altar work. Maybe you need to light some candles. Whatever you need to do, but you need to have faith in something. And you need to broaden your horizons. That's what this newness is about. It's about not limiting yourself anymore. Okay, you can have routine, but make it spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, we got Mercury over here. We got Big Daddy of communication. And definitely to go with Virgo. A lot of thinking is going on. What I will say too is that with all of this thinking of Virgo, and then you get in this Mercury sign, and we just got out of Mercury retrograde. So I think that there still might be like, it's that leftover negative thoughts. Like fresh start it, hit that reset button every time and lean on faith to get whatever worry or anxiety is in your head, because Virgo is a lot of anxiety energy. Get any anxiety and worry out of your head. Get it out. Meditate. I'm seeing meditate. I'm seeing really like letting your faith like guide your mind. You know what I'm saying? And not letting your mind debunk what you want to have faith in, what you want to believe in. You know, don't try to put too much logic to things. Have faith, because things will work out. You just need a little bit of discipline. You need to let go of something. You have to sit in this darkness for just a second so the light can shine. You have some things to think about, but do not think too hard. Meditate. Okay, that's all I have for you, Group 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. But until then, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, Group 4. It's all about you, baby. Last but definitely not least. Oh, all right, so the first card that we have for you, Group 4, is Aquarius. Aquarius. That's only if y'all know Tanashi, but y'all might not, and that's okay. Aquarius. This Aquarius energy that is coming through right now in this Jupiter in Capricorn. Aquarius is the humanitarian, honey. Aquarius, they know some stuff. They carry the water. They air, but they carry the water, okay? They know how to connect with people. They know how to share. They sharing that water. They sharing that wealth. They sharing that knowledge. Aquarius have a lot of wealth, knowledge-wise. But also, you know, you might got that physical money right now, which is cool too. But it's a lot of knowledge going on right now, you know, to be shared. Share some knowledge with somebody. Share a hand, you know, be a humanitarian. Do something nice for somebody. That's what I'm getting that you need to do in 2020 is do something nice for somebody. Don't be selfish. Share your water. And then next we have the 11th house, which is friends. And Aquarius actually lines up with the 11th house. So this is telling you, once again, be a humanitarian. Reach out to your friends. Friends is very important right now. Aquarius connect well with people. Right now is to use that power of connecting well with people. Network with people. You like to have fun. You want to be a socialite. Baby, network. Get your business popping. You know what I'm saying? Use all them friends you got to get your goals popping, okay? Use your friends for good. Use your friends for good, because that's what you need to be doing right now, okay? And then I have Scorpio for you. So Scorpio, that's some real intense energy over there. Especially coming with friends. And see, the thing is, I hate this, but you know, everybody associates Scorpio with sex. That's a big part of it. And also there's like a darkness. There's a lot of like change happening with Scorpio. Scorpio is just a lot of intense emotion coming out. So maybe a lot of intense emotion is coming out right now. Like maybe you're going to connect with people through this intense emotion that you guys share, you know, maybe you're going to be real. Like, cause like Aquarius energy, I know some Aquariuses, and Aquarius is like, they're personable people. They're really cool to be friends with, but it's like you never really get to know them. They're kind of an enigma. Aquarius is very mysterious. That's why them two words kind of rhyme. So I think that Scorpio is going to reach out. Scorpio is going to reach out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio is going to really connect you. You might meet a Scorpio and you might cry with them the first day that you meet them. Because Scorpios, they pull that out of you. They pull that out of you. So you're really going to be able to connect with people past that surface level that you may be used to. You know what I'm saying? You're going to combine being able to like understand logically and really being able to understand and grasp, you know, like on a more intuitive and like emotional, sentimental level. But at the same time though, Scorpio can be an abuse of power, you know, can be a little bit of darkness there. Do not use your knowledge for bad. Use your knowledge to transform the world, okay? So I'm saying that you need to put logic and emotion together. You know what I'm saying? And that's also to heal some stuff. you know, and also use your friends. Like, your friends can help you with that. And then we have the 4th house, which goes really well with like Scorpio and Aquarius energy, because 4th house is your roots, okay? So maybe shit is coming up about, like, you know, childhood trauma and how you were raised, things that you need to confront that can help transform you. You know what happened to you. You know what happened to you. You know what you need to do. And now you need to take that energy of what happened to you, whatever energy you have about it, and transform it into something more constructive, something more healing, instead of being something that you hold on to. Because Scorpio energy too is a lot of holding on. It's a lot of vengeance. It's a lot of being spiteful. We're not doing that. We're transforming right now with our awareness of, you know, what happened to us in the past. You know, you have to look back sometimes, but to move forward, okay? And also, I'm getting to, like, if your family did some Scorpio shit to you and stabbed you with a little thingy in the back, maybe you just need friends right now. You know, maybe friends can be your new family. That's also Aquarius energy, is a lot of friends. So if, you know, if your family was on some real spiteful shit, your friends got you. Do not worry, okay? But also, don't hold on to whatever your family did to you, because you could end up hurting your friends, because hurt people hurt people. So don't try to run from the problem. You really have to deal with it. You cannot ice it out, Aquarius. And then we have North Node, which is life's purpose, okay? So especially with this Aquarius energy right here, I'm getting that your life's purpose is to connect with people, is to communicate, is to network, is humanitarian things. And you probably need to tap into the trauma from your roots to get your life's purpose together, okay? You have to figure this out, okay? You have to heal this to be able to do what you need to do, because it's holding you back right now. And you got friends that are trying to help you, that want to help you move forward, but you're holding on to the wrong shit. Where do you think you're going to get if you keep holding on to the wrong shit? North Node is very much so about this current lifetime and really maximizing and capitalizing off of your talents and what you can do and like what you were really put here to do. But you can't do that if you haven't gotten over what happened to you. So group 4, you really just need to let the past go, so that you can transform into the person you want to be now. Because who you are now is bigger than you. Like, what you're supposed to be is much bigger than you. It's bigger than whoever, you know, spited you back in the day. Like, this is really about transforming so that you can connect with people the way that you want to. Maybe your family hurt you and it's hard for you to make friends. Don't let trauma stop you from making genuine connections with people because you're afraid. You can't be afraid. Scorpio is bringing up all of this dark shit to help you heal. It's not going to be dark for too long. It's not going to be dark for too long. It's not going to be tears for too long. For a minute. But when you let your friends in and you let them come pick you up and help you, you will transform your life. Okay? Now, with all of that being said, I am done with group 4. And thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And if anybody is still watching, I would just like to say that I'm going to keep praying for the world. Corona and things are going on. And, you know, it's kind of discouraging us. And it's making us sad. And we're all stuck inside. But just remember to just be safe. Be as, like, hygienic as possible. Obviously, if you are going to go outside, just social distancing is a thing. I know we love our friends, but it's not that serious. You can see them when this is all over. Because you'd rather see them when this is all over than you really be in a rush to see them now and somebody dies, you know, and you can't see them when it's all over because you guys didn't put your health first. Having a good time is great, but having a good time for a long time is even better because you're staying on top of your health. And it's not always just about you, because I know we feel like young people, we can't get it, blah, blah, blah. All the rumors, black people can't get it. That's not true, because you can. But even if you feel like you're not going to get it, you're on top of your health is good, your immune system is good, you could chance giving it to somebody older than you that has a weaker immune system, somebody with an illness that has a weaker immune system. So just don't put anybody's health in jeopardy and just stay inside and watch YouTube videos like this one and Netflix. But okay. I love you guys. stay safe, keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep the faith, do what you have to do to get through this time. Jupiter and Capricorn energy is like really optimal time to stay inside and just like work, personal work, you know, like self-growth. It's really important right now, guys. There's a lot going on in the world, and if you just need to sit down and focus on yourself right now, that's okay. All right, because you're the most important thing. So I love you, and I will see you later. Peace out.